You can hide from your family, but you can't hide from me. Nicolas Cage is basically Shrek meets Nicolas Cage in all of his Nicolas Cage glory. He's the best part of this movie. He's part that, part Shrek, part Fred Flintstone, part, what's that other one? Al Bundy, and he is a delight. He is the highlight of this movie. Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Burns Reviews, and today we're talking about the animated film that came out today called The CROODS A New Age, the sequel to the 2013 animated film. And this time the CROODS are back, and they're having to basically settle in with a new family in a new territory and see if they can survive what it essentially feels like the holidays. It's a whole new gang. You got Peter Dinklage and you got Leslie Mann as the new characters. And let's get into it. Okay, so pros first. Like I said, Nicolas Cage, it's great. Every time he's on the screen, I love Face Off, I love Con Air, and watching him just Shrek it up really did it for me. Not to mention you have an all-star cast, Emma Stone, Ryan Reynolds, Kathleen Keener, and like I said, Peter Dinklage and Leslie Mann, all people that I love to see on the screen. And as far as really big pros in my book, the visuals are absolutely amazing. They're like Frozen 2 amazing as far as they are the spotlight of this movie, if nothing else. And you don't just look at them, you go through them like a roller coaster. So I think that's something to be said. Those are like the biggest pros in my book. And if you're a parent watching this right now and you're wondering, is this a family movie or if this is a kid's movie? I can guarantee you it is a family film. You will not be bored. You will not be annoyed. It is serviceable. It's a little bit cliche, but you will enjoy it. Now, the cons. Well, I might be nitpicking a little bit, but this is kind of a loud movie. There are elements in this movie where, granted, they are cave people. They are screaming, they're biting into fruit, their eyes are a little buggy, and it kind of took me out of the movie because it was a little bit jarring. I didn't know what was going on. And another thing is that as much as I like the first act and the third act, that middle act is a little bit bogged down by cliches and dragging out a problem that didn't need to be dragged down. I wanted the CROODS to do more. I wanted them to have more problems. The presented conflict in this movie is very obvious, and I wanted them to solve it quickly, or quicker, and then move on to a new problem so that we could see these characters in a different light. Instead, it felt like they were padding the runtime a little bit in that middle act. But with that said, also, I did like the first and third act. It's just that middle that makes you feel like, what are we doing, guys? Time to get it going. So, in conclusion, I am going to give The CROODS A New Age a B-. I think it is a great movie for Thanksgiving. It does deal with themes of family and coming together, and I think it's something you could bring your kids, nieces, nephews, everyone to, and have a good time without being annoyed by typical kids movies that might be a bit of a nuisance. It's good for everybody. I want to thank Universal for sending me the link, because where I am currently, going to the movies is not really accessible, so thank you to you for letting me do what I do and what I love to do best. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe down below. Be sure to give the video a thumbs up. You've been burned, I've been John, and I will see you next time.